Wait. There you go, I think. No sé a este momento. But that's okay, that's okay. Oh yeah, quick thing. I do want to apologize. Because I don't know why. Saturday wise, I just went down, and that was basically it. I was just like, wonder why that happened, and it just happened. And I was like, well, I have to deal with it. So yeah, sadly, that happened, and Exos was moved to this morning as a premiere, because I passed that at like 1 a.m. and I didn't think a lot of people were gonna see Exos at like 1 a.m. anyways. So I decided I might as well just put it over there. That's already done. It wasn't anything wrong with the files. It wasn't anything like that. It's just that my mentality decided to like, hey, do you just wanna sleep almost for the whole day? Like, for some reason I just felt a bit sad, and not really stressed. It's just that I felt like I could just use this day to fall asleep, and I think that was the whole thing. I was struggling to get it done because of it. I didn't know why, which was really sad in my case, and I do apologize for not uploading on time, or not even appeasing the algorithm, I guess, for it. But I personally, I still enjoyed the edits for the time being. It's just that behind the scenes me, when I was editing, yeah, my brain decided to shut down for some reason. ¿Cómo lo digo? Dije de lo siento porque ayer mentalmente mi cerebro solo dijo, puta madre, váyate a dormir por el día. Y yo dije no. Y constantemente durante ese sábado era solo un día tan lento y no sentía tan motivada. Eso es porque miraron como más o menos a la 1 de la mañana el sábado, que ya era domingo, que decidí hacerlo como un premiere para domingo para algunas personas, porque eso solo pasó. Era uno de esos días que yo no quería que pasaba, para ¿cómo se dice? Que yo no quería que eso pasaba al comienzo y todo eso. It was the worst. For some reason it just happened. I was like, damn. But anyway, antes de todo, ¿quién tenemos desde ayer hoy? But anyway, who do we have from like yesterday and or today, just in case? It doesn't show me anyone at the moment, so that's fine. Está bien. There we go. Puta. Excuse me. Anywho. Espera. Así. Quiero enseñar algo. Oh, yeah. Perdón. Okay, so I have these. Don't worry about these. What was it? Tengo que, ¿cómo se dice? Tengo que enseñar a ustedes, ¿cómo era? Un tipo de screenshot, ¿cómo se dice? A la persona quien hizo las flores, quien era recomendado de, ¿cómo se dice? De uno de ustedes aquí en chat. Absolutamente. Eso era como mi, ¿cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice? Para ayudar como así personas quien tienen o que necesitan ayuda de like assets en inglés, o ¿cómo se dice? Como extra cosas. Y puedo decir que a mí sí me gustan las flores. Absolutamente. Hay más flores, pero quería usar estas dos al momento. Absolutamente. Sí. Don't worry, at the end of the stream, I am really gonna screenshot myself and say like thank you to the person that made the assets. I know it looks really bad because of the fact that I'm wearing I'm wearing the flowers on a what was it called? On a Dorime tier list. And I felt so bad because I'm doing I'm gonna criticize lewd art. Me siento un poquito muy mal porque en este directo estamos criticando todo eso de, ¿cómo se dice? De los dorimes que tengo aquí. Luego le mando la captura para que vea de... ¿te gustaron? Sí, ¿cómo se dice? En el pájaro azul. En el pájaro azul. Absolutamente. Perdón. Sí. Y quería decir eso para todos. Absolutamente. Anywho, as I was saying, there are 19. If no one knows about our Dorimes, please note that we only do about 19 contestants until I make videos again with 19 more. Absolutamente. ¿Cómo se dice? Que hago más o menos 19 de ellos para que todos puedan leer o solo no leer, pero mirar el dulce que está ahí adentro y pueden disfrutarlo. Hay algunas personas que pueden intentar soportar a los artistas aquí mismo o también intentar, ¿cómo se dice? Encontrar una manera para que ellos puedan soportar el artista mismo, absolutamente. Yo pienso que va a costar mucho, pero a mí me gustaría si tenía como un tipo de fan arte de cualquiera de ellos también. De no solo épocas 19, pero también de la época anteriormente 19. Sí. Oh, stop, it's a bunny stream. Hello, Gab. Welcome. Buenas. Bunny-chan makes a tier list. Yes. This has, I guess this is a tradition for a lot of for a lot of peeps. But the first time we did it when we had 19, 19 Dorimes? And I decided why not? We should just keep it at 19. Why not do 20? Because I decided it sounds better to do 19 for a lot of people, and I think that is what a lot of people enjoy about about these streams, basically about the Dorimes and what we have here and like everything everything going on from here, which isn't bad, to be perfectly honest. Because I think even though we do a lot of even numbers, it could be really fun to do odd numbers most of the time. So that is basically my justification. Other than someone asked for a tier list, and I was like, well, I was done with my 19th Dorime, and I didn't feel like doing a 20th one. So the 20th Dorime is literally ranking the Dorime together. So you could call it like a Doriception for some people. Para algunas personas que hicimos 19 y todo eso, no era que yo estaba listo con el 19 Dorime, y alguien dijo, ¿por qué no haga un rango? Pues el 20 es como un Doriception, donde ponemos todos los 19, rankeamos en los gustos y todo eso. Esto va a ser mi opinión, ¿so? Algunas personas podrían no tomarlo tan bien, absolutamente. Pero yo dije, es mejor que nada porque es mi opinión al final del día. ¿A quién? Excuse me. Ahegao tier list? It's not about the Ahegao, actually. Actually, now that I think about it, there's not many Ahegaos for some of them here. I'm not gonna lie. For some of these tier lists, they don't really have much of the faces. I think a lot of people would enjoy the booba as most people. Absolutamente. Pero antes de todo, okay. Hola Andrew, buena. Welcome. Voy a refrescar mi mente. I am going to refresh my mind. I'm just letting everyone know that this one, we will start out with the F tiers first, which is just this one. Yeah, that's the only F tier. I'm gonna throw that one in there, because this one, if you guys already know, it lived rent-free inside my head. I wanted to throw this bitch away, like this entire story away. And yeah, it's just the fact that the artist just makes good art, but the story is just downright atrociously horrible. But they make good art, so it's like I'll slap my not even 5, maybe 20 at this point. I slap my $20 to your art, but I'm not reading any dialogue with it. No, absolutamente. I was downloading Call of Duty for an hour and I paused it. Now it's 3 more hours. No! Oh. Download your thing if you need to download it. Absolutamente. Anyway, But yeah, I think this is the only F tier, like bottom tier list that frick this tier list. My game is screwing me harder than that kawaii chick's sad face. No, poor game, poor game, absolutamente. Pobre juego. I hope you have your game fixed. That's all I'm saying. Anywho, what was I saying? Yes, first F tier. Why F tier? Because man, as much as the art pulls through, because of how hello Moy Ekiza. Gracias por el seguido. Thank you for the follow. If the chat's in English, I respond in English. Si el chat está en español, respondo en español. Anyway, como estaba diciendo, la arte sí era bueno, sí era como un diferente estilo de arte desde todo el resto también en tipo de manhwa, pero la historia es muy terrible. O sea, la historia es peor que las otras que están aquí, irónicamente, que no es comedia, que no es romántico, que no es algo tan medio, voy a decir medio, porque ni es tan mal ni es tan bueno en el concepto que está ahí. So sí, no. Tenía ese porque solo miré la arte, después miré la artista y reconocí el nombre porque sé de otro historia que no voy a cubrir de Dorime, absolutamente no. Eso ni es Dorime, eso es solo demonio. Que tienen también y todo eso. I'm not gonna lie, I looked at the art, I thought it was interesting, I thought it was gonna be something else, that wasn't the actual story. Just gonna let it out there, the artist already had a first work anyway, and I'm just letting you guys know, I will never cover that first work, because one, it's not only long, it's just a mess like this one, but the art in of itself is good. But again, I don't want another rent-free to be living here, basically. And one that just makes me feel like meh. I don't want to feel like grody or like sad, basically. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. For this one, you were rooting so hard for her to win. That's literally all. You were rooting so hard for her to win. But yeah, no, big sad. Estaba intentando, ¿cómo se dice? A decirla que puede a ganar y todo eso. Pero al final, triste. Eso es todo. Al final, triste. Oh, but anywho, now let me get into the C category, which is literally only one as well. This one, because, okay. Let me tell you straight up, I don't get the girl on the cover being the end game. I'm just gonna say it right now. I thought the goth girl was best girl. I thought the goth girl was best girl until they kicked her to the other guy. And then I was so pissed. I was like, bruh, like, goth girl was best girl for my dude. Like, I was like, wait, no, wrong hands. Manos. Dame las otras manos. Give me these hands. Yes, okay. So basically, I was like this. I was like, okay, so you're telling me that the one with almost the exact same chemistry, god damn my hands. Anyway, with the exact same chemistry, that did not like get the guy. It was. Oh my god, I was so mad. because of the fact that I was waiting to find out when do we get to meet her anyway. I was literally waiting, and then you only get like 2 scenes, and I was kind of pissed because there wasn't a lot of character development for her. It was snatched from the other girls in the harem. I'm not gonna lie. In the harem, everyone got their time to shine except for her. But somehow he ends up with her, and there wasn't anything like alluding for her either. And I was like, am I missing a chapter? Am I missing something? Am I missing anything? I was like, did I miss a chapter? Did I read this correctly? Did I reread this correctly? But apparently no. That was basically the gosh darn story. And yeah, I like the drive and stuff like that. And like, what was her name? There was a redhead. Hello Faza, welcome, buenas. There was a redhead. What was, no, not redhead. Like maroon? It was like deep red, almost like a, I can't think of anything but like a Honda Civic car that had that, like a sleek deep red like hair color. And like, we already got the backstory on her, like stuff like that. Like, she was an antagonist, or like, you know, a villain of the week almost, but she turned good when she got a load of that D. But it was like very interesting when she developed into part of the harem, part of the love interest, because we thought, whoa, this came out of left field. And I thought she was gonna get with him because of like all they've like been through. Sure, it was really Blur's consent when the thing happened, because she was doing it for, or she was plotting because of her, like, what was it, her relative and stuff like that. But damn, I felt bad for her too. Like, for me, Goth Girl was best girl, but like that redhead, that other redhead, like mama, like I felt so bad. Like, she was a runner-up for best girl, or like for main girl, because she just came out of nowhere and like slapped everyone with like character development and like genuine feelings of like remorse and regret. And it was just like, bro, welcome to the harem. I don't know where you've been, but you've been pretty cool, man. What was it? There was the other lady too. I forgot, the first lady that did the Blur's consent. I forgot her name. Really forgot. It was a brunette. That brunette lady. She was fine, but like, she was like an in and out person of the harem and stuff like that. We really didn't care much about her, but she was there for plot device and stuff anyway, which wasn't bad. But still, like the two girls in and out of the harem, I couldn't like that. I was like, boy, oh boy. So yeah, I never understood why she got the end game, because she never had time, and he never gave us very basic reasons either. So it was like both of them just felt like they don't fit, but they had to fit somehow. I don't know. It left a bitter taste in my mouth. However, the journey is really good. Basically, the build-up is very good. Like, you know, beginning, middle, but the end crash landed as hard as this one, but it wasn't as bad because it was happy. And by happy, I mean still Blur's consent for the guy. Like, basically just and plus, it's like I couldn't help myself. I also enjoy big fluffy dudes like him, and I'm like, ah, but then I'm like, oh, when it came to his choice, I was like, bruh. ¿Por qué esto es porque era medio y medio. O sea, al principio el medio era muy fuerte, era muy divertido en tipos de este harem, pero al final era totalmente, ¿cómo se dice? Era como un accidente que no podrías mirar del otro lado y todo eso. Y encima de eso, la chica que miras ahí en el cubierto, en el tipo C, ella nunca ha tenido tiempo para tener, ¿cómo se dice? Su tipo de como se dice, de progresión, como un carácter y todo eso. Y tampoco nuestro protagonista dice nada más que cosas simples, pero todavía no interactúa con la chica que está allí para decir mucho, excepto por al final. Y no en el, como principio, o medio y todo eso. Que solo eran pequeñas interacciones, pero nada tanto como la gótica. La gótica para mí era mejor chica, absolutamente. Pero tenían que, como se dice, quitarla al lado. Yo no sé por qué, pero tenían que quitar la gótica al lado. Y yo dije, puta madre, ¿por qué? Tenía también... tenía más progreso que las otras chicas. Y interés. ¿Por qué era tan malo a no dar la gótica a nuestro protagonista y todo eso? Era el mismo con una señorita que no era parte de la Harem y todo eso, que era una antagonista por un poquito y después que tenía su progresión también enseñó interés a nuestro protagonista. Pero otra vez, no sé, al final yo pensaba que ¿cómo se dice? Que los capítulos que estaban allí, que no tenía tantos capítulos y yo dije... algo está mal, no hay tantos capítulos. O sea, yo pensaba que estaba, ¿cómo se dice? Que estaba perdiendo diferentes capítulos o ¿cómo se dicen? Que estaban desaparecidos unos capítulos para decir por qué ella ganó al final. No tengo idea por qué y todavía estoy, ¿cómo se dice? Triste de eso, absolutamente. ¿Cómo se dice? Mi sentimiento de eso era como, como gran, absolutamente. Anywho, alright. I think I did my rant for this one over. Alright. Okay. This might be really bad for some people. Because, like the art is great, but I gotta say, I'm gonna, this one is upper C. It's not there to be, in my opinion. Because of the back and forth between these two, and this is Sextercise is next as a C tier. Okay, so hear me out. Season 1, you get the best introduction and stuff like that. You get to know who's female lead, and stuff like that, right? But then Best Girl came along, and then Season 2, you're kind of stuck in a dilemma between... your actual female protagonist, question mark, or your best girl. And so you have a back and forth between best girl and female lead. And for some people that did not want to see any of the drama, you get the extra spice in a different thick girl, or should I say thick girl side story, right? Which was like, it got me all over the place. Because of course, when it comes to something like romance, I'm like, okay, so we have female lead and then best girl. And then you want them to clash, but you already know female lead. So why do you need so much drama? That's the thing. For me, it's like why do you need so much drama? ¿Por qué necesitan tanto drama? Absolutamente. Explicando, ¿cómo se dice? Ejercicio íntimo ejercicio para algunas personas que saben que la protagonista femenina y, ¿cómo se dice? La mejor chica están, ¿cómo se dice? Combatiendo y todo eso, pero la cosa es que yo estaba, ¿cómo se dice? Cansada porque hay como diferentes tipos de drama ahí mismo, tirados en los escenarios y todo eso. Excuse me. Y para otras personas, hay una chica al lado que yo voy a decir, es una chica no tan grande, pero o sea, es una chica que tiene su propio tipo de historia. Y yo dije, pues a mí me gusta la chica extra para todo eso. Gracias, thank you. Para todo eso, absolutamente. Pues y todo eso. Y encima de eso, ¿cómo se dice? Que era la primera tipo de época que no era tan mal, pero la segunda después tiene que estar conflicto porque los dos tenían tantos progresos y todo eso. Y yo dije, estoy listo, yo no quiero más, ya mero. Absolutamente. I'm not gonna lie to everyone. It's mid because of the fact that it wants to clash a lot with one another. like almost a harem, but kind of not really, but almost really, but really not really. And I'm just and I was like, I'm tired, bruh. I'm just gonna watch the other girl like hopefully get railed. Because she had a lot of time with those guys. Like I was like, yes, yes. I would love to have those type of like stuff on my face too. like seriously, she I was like, girl, this is the best like fan service. Like I would love as well. I would get, I would be so red. I would have lost a couple of pounds if that happened to me. I was like, okay. It's like I think this is exercise because I feel so sweaty. Yup. Güey, absolutamente. Que como se dice, la una de al lado, que no está en la harem ni nada de esto, es solo por como se dice, tipo filler. Oh my god, yeah! She was like a filler episode. Yeah. I think she was a blondie. A thick blondie that wanted to lose weight. But yeah, I think that thick blondie like was a filler episode, and I gotta say, I felt happier. I felt happier. Me sentía mejor. Solo porque era como extra episodios encima de ¿cómo se dice? De la actual historia y todo eso. Absolutamente. Alright, and for also C tier, because we can, is this one. I had to censor. I do apologize. Okay. Tenía que censurar esta. Okay. Don't get mad at me. Because I had to censor this one. Because of the fact that there are nipples out. Like all female presenting nipples are out, and I am sorry that I couldn't that I couldn't. Okay. I couldn't show the raw thing from where I like if you guys know where I got this from, then you understand where I got this from basically. But still, like yeah, I still had to censor it because of that. but don't worry about it. Okay, why C tier? Why mid? Alright. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, let me go back. Anywho, why mid? The story is mid. Everyone knows that. I keep forgetting about the NTR tag. There was NTR, but did you really care about the NTR when you saw that MILF getting railed and the stepdaughter like very aggressively showing you guys that she's like, stepdaddy, what are you doing? Like that. Like she's very aggressively like hammering in the entire time that she just wants a little bit of stepdaddy's love and stuff like that. So basically, like, you know, you do not care about the story for this one, so it's mid as fuck. You just care about seeing the art of like any one of them being railed, like railed. Absolutamente. Y yo, el pez más masoquista. Hola, pez, buenas, welcome. Anywho, as I was saying, you just wanted to see them get railed, and yeah, I know. Like, what was it? The beginning, the guy did the NTR stuff in the beginning, and I was like, I skipped over it because I didn't really care about the girl. I did not care about her like railing the DILF at all, because we're only here to see the stepdaughter and the MILF, basically. Like she's sideways. I did not. I seriously did not care about her at all. And it's not me like saying like like what was it? The ¿cómo se llama? Like the whole premise was bad. No. Like the whole like you and also I'm not gonna lie. Hello Rex, welcome. Buenas. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little bit angry when you got into like the latest chapter that I was on, where the aunt came over for a visit, and she was fucking on the kitchen basically. I don't know about you guys, but I got really angry. Like, you can screw each other in the guest room. Do not use the kitchen for your fucking needs, and it's not even your kitchen. I don't know why. I felt very alone in that, cause I was like, the aunt is okay, but we are here for the MILF and the stepdaughter. So like that just knocked it down even harder for me, cause I was like, I was fuming because like. I don't know. It's probably because I was like already like finished with cooking and cleaning and stuff like that, and I'm like, really, on the kitchen floor, you bitch. I don't know. I don't know. I think that one was like, slap it in mid. The art is good. We're just only here to see the stepdaughter and literally the MILF, and that is it. But yeah. I think that's my opinion. I know a lot of people would put it for B tier. Actually, let me put it like right here next to that one, because that one still hurts my kokoro so much. It hurts my heart like fuck. But at least this one's still going strong basically, and also that one's still going strong. These two are completed, but even completed, it's just bleh. Son dojins. Oh, estos son dorimes. Absolutamente. Si miran en la casa roja, yo hice un playlist de dorimes y todo eso. Absolutamente. De todos los playlists de los dorimes que yo tenía sobre cualquier época y todo eso. Absolutamente. Anywho, as I was saying, yeah, that's all. I wanted to throw that one in there as a special for a lot of people. Because why not? I technically never did this tag before. The what was it? The incest tag. So I was like, this is the best candidate. And by best candidate, we're looking at the booba size. And I was like, there you go. Best boobas in the incest tag so far. Absolutamente. ¿Cómo lo digo? Que como yo estaba mirando la categoría y todo eso de dorimes, esta es la única dorime que yo no miré tanto, porque yo dije, incesto no es mi cosa. Yo sé que son para otras personas, pero en la buena categoría yo solo lo fui con arte, y arte significa las bubas para algunas personas. Eso era que yo hice, absolutamente. Que no está mal ni tan bueno, absolutamente. Is there any more C tiers that I can think of? Actually, yes. Okay, and there's a reason for this one too. All right, this one you go like right. You're completed. You're kind of like right here, like barely, for different reasons, and I'll explain. Okay, I'm gonna put it in C because I don't feel like it's that great. Okay, so, like, all of the characters had their developments and stuff like that, even up to the ending. It wasn't bad. Again, I called this one, what was it? Love is War? Or Kaguya-sama, but hentai. But it's more evil and stuff like that. Because of the fact that, like, they kept going at it together without, you know, like, friends with benefits, but more ? And it kind of dragged. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of dragged a lot more, and you had substance and stuff like that, right? Like college and like other interest coming along, and stuff like that. And of course, our female lead, she's a bit actually, she's more manipulative. I'm not gonna lie. I'll just throw that out there. She's also pretty manipulative. So I volví de un anuncio. Oh, épico. Buenas otra vez. Welcome otra vez. Anywho, again, she's not like Kaguya in terms of that. She's just more aggressive and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, like, even though you had progressions, the ending kind of made me leave on a sour note. because she was still kind of like pretty violent and stuff like that. I don't know about you guys, but like, you didn't have to like not truly brag or boast or too much about your exes, or like not be a Kanye at like for like Kanye levels of like exes kind of thing. I'm gonna just throw that jab out there, but you don't have to be that manipulative to your partner either. So it was still just a very blessed cycle. The reason why I used Kaguya-sama was for the trending stuff as well. So there was that. It felt to me like that premise, but it was a hentai. So there was that. Si hay algún dorime en que se haga uso de cosas como jelly, gelatina. 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 Yo no sé todavía. Espera un momento. Sí, mermelada o como miel casi. No sé eso por el momento. Yo pensaba que estabas diciendo como un monstruo o slime. Pero no pensaba eso todavía. En esta lista yo no pienso que yo estoy leyendo al momento si tenían algo de eso. Absolutamente. O no recuerdo tanto. Eso que puedo decir, no recuerdo tantísimo. Someone asked if there was a dorime that was with jelly or like I was thinking slime, but I didn't know if they were trying to think about like slime monsters. But right now I haven't seen much of like the usage of jelly or something like that, or like the usage of something like jealous and stuff like that. Oye, ahí veo hola Sir, buenas or Sir, buenas, welcome. No se preocupe, absolutamente. Anywho, ¿cómo lo digo otra vez? O sea, este, en tipos de Kaguya-sama, yo solo le llamé Kaguya-sama, porque los dos, que, ¿cómo se dice? Están solo batallando, para decir, o sea, te amo, algo de eso. Pero en el final, o sea, cuando ya estaba todo listo y dijeron como ¿cómo se dice? Le gustan y todo eso, que la protagonista, ¿cómo se dice? Femenina, todavía ¿cómo se dice? Se siente un poquito es manipulativa por el final. Y no me gustó eso, porque yo pensaba que ya cambió y todo eso en un tipo de discusión. Pero eso no pasó y yo estaba un poquito triste encima de eso. Pero era bueno, ¿cómo se dice? En el tipo de DH y todo eso, de tipo de arte y todo eso. A algunas personas no les gustan. La dinámica es como enemigos, ¿cómo se llama? Enemigos enamorados y todo eso. Eso es el tipo de dinámica. Y ya no me dices hola, Easy, buenas. Tienes un diferente nombre. Buenas otra vez. Sí. Perdón. Yo decía como Serem, que dice ahí en la taga. Sí. ¿Cómo se dice? Era un largo tiempo. Sí. Absolutamente. Perdón. Pero buena el tipo Dorime por aquí mismo. Welcome to Dorime Hour, where I rant about like the bottom list before I rant about the top list. Oh yeah. Okay. Señor Empanada. Ya, así es, cariño. Señor Empanada. Oh, wow. Es una empanada. ¿Es empanada de pollo o queso? No. pollo, queso o carne, cualquiera de los tres. Anywho, as I was saying, yeah, it was great while it lasted, but I would call it like a higher tier-ish, because I was conflicted about this one. We already know about the family, and this one just left me out and stuff like that. Voy a tomar un poquito de agua. Pero en el azul me llamaba y decir, es que me olvidé. Absolutamente. Tenía tiempo que no pasaba por aquí desde que dejaste el azul. No, está bien. Es que el azul no dejaba que yo guardaba mi VODs y era muy triste. Y eso es todo, absolutamente. Que cómo se dice ¿cómo se dice? Que la casa azul Sama solo dijo no, absolutamente, sí. Hola, soy Dani, no, como, pero ¿qué es esto? Esto es Dorime. Me estoy rankeando los Dorimes que ya hice resúmenes de y todo eso, absolutamente. Sí, hago resúmenes de Dorimes en la casa roja, absolutamente. Y todo eso, absolutamente. Anyway, moving along. B tier. Alright, why am I going backwards for B tier? Antes del lunes de depresión. No. A mí me gustan los lunes. A mí me gustan los lunes porque eso me da una motivación para ¿cómo se dice? Para sábado y todo eso. Para viernes y sábado otra vez. Ajá. Okay. Okay. Anyway, where was I? B tier. All right. This is gonna sound really bad for some people. But wait, not this one. Wait, that's the wrong one. What was the B tier? This one. Actually, this one. Okay. Why love parameter? Why B tier? Okay. So the art became a little bit like washy. The art, for some reason, when I kept going, was just a little bit inconsistent. Sometimes. And I think that's the thing that would bring the nail to the coffin on top of an inconsistent story. But this one just had a straightforward like story and stuff like that. It wasn't really that bad. You know, Google Glass that shit. And stuff like that. But for me, I just didn't feel like it, man. I just didn't feel like it. O sea que yo no lo sentí todo eso, absolutamente. Yo decía, mejor que nada, absolutamente. So yeah, I put it in B because the art isn't that great, and compared to like the rest down here. As much as their art floors this, for me it was the consistency of the story, which was fine. But at least it wasn't as bad as the others, basically. So I was like, I'm weighing in the pros and cons between that. Absolutamente. Esperando al viernes de... ¿Qué? ¿Viernes? No. Hello, Mr. J. Welcome. Buenas. Absolutamente. Me da recomendaciones, soy mucho de reverse. Épica. Hello, Hitori Pérez. Gracias por el seguido. Thank you for the follow. If the chat's in English, I respond in English. Si el chat está en español, respondo en español. Absolutamente. Pero sí. Love Parameter, solo estoy diciendo que no está mal como los otros, pero solo es que la arte mismo es inconsistente. Y yo digo, eso es un poquito mal cuando quieres algo de arte que te gusta y con una buena historia encima de eso. O sea, un buen tipo de historia usando Google Glass y todo eso. Y después yo lo dije, no está bien, no está mal, pero en comparación con el resto no estaba tanto. I'm not gonna lie, and compared to like the rest, I'm just like okay, bruh. Like I'm gonna say it. It's a B tier because it's not mid. It's just really inconsistent. But the idea of the Google Glass choice and style making everything like an RPG in the modern world is just really funny. At least to me. Getting revenge and stuff like that too. I think for me, like this type of getting revenge was better than like F tier's getting revenge. But that's just me. Lo de la cultura lo vemos por la historia. Absolutamente. Eso que yo estaba diciendo. Para la historia. Anywho. Alright, more B tier. But this is higher B tier. Let's see. Probably for some people in the same vein, we gotta put in Pheromone Holic. Pheromone Holic, again, has leagues better art. But the thing is about this one was the whole pheromone thingy-mabobber, right? So the whole thing about that one, it is like, what was it? The whole time, every time he gets like a boner, and he's near a woman, she bounces up like an aphrodisiac, like it's like a big aphrodisiac from the schlong and stuff like that, right? It's great. But for some people, I understand why they would get conflicted when the MILF comes in. Because the MILF, they clearly show that ring and stuff like that. So for some people, they do not want to see the MILF. And I could see why it's conflicted. However, it is leagues better than the other, the other ones down here below. In terms of MILF and stuff like that. And in terms of like the whole, semi or not semi NTR and stuff like that. For some people, that's how it do be like that. You can't judge people here. Absolutamente. You can't judge them, but just not on my watch. Okay? You'll judge them elsewhere. I know the majority of people would like to judge on the Bird app because that's how everything gets judged. Absolutamente. Me recuerdo de una vez que estaba viendo un H para distraerme, pero la historia era tan buena que yo terminé y yo empecé a llorar. Era muy buen romance. Exacto. Que algunas veces, ¿cómo se dicen los tipos de Dorimes? Que son tan interesantes, que dices, oh, 10, perfecto, absolutamente, like, wow, qué bien historia, wow, qué bien arte. O sea que ya hiciste ¿cómo se dice? Ya hiciste tu cosa y después lloraste al final, que era una buena historia, absolutamente. Sí, algunas veces eso pasa, absolutamente. Yeah. Someone said that they remembered one time that they were looking at a dorime, that they were watching one, but they got distracted by the story that they cried at the end because of it having a good romance. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes things can be impactful, like really good impactful. And the fact that they have a side of hentai to make it even better for some people, that's like wow. Lo estuve buscando, pero no estaba. Ahora no lo encuentro. Triste. Sad. And then the person says they remember it fondly, but they're trying to search for it, and then they don't know where it is. And I'm like, sad, bruh. I understand. I understand that feeling for what was it? For my favorite H type of thingy-mabobber. It's not a good H. I'm not gonna lie. It's not really good. But oh well. Anywho. Up next, are we really going to be that much? Actually, no. I think the rest are going to be an A. For that particular reason. Yes, A for that particular reason. For this throwing in, actually no. I'm gonna skip A. We're gonna do my S class for this reason. Alright, I'm never gonna shut up about people not knowing about Zombie Girlfriend. I'm just letting you guys know, Zombie Girlfriend has everything. Oh dear lord, it has everything. Actually, let me zoom in a little bit more. There you go. Ho. Yeah. Anyway, let me tell you guys, Zombie Girlfriend is so gosh darn interesting. A little bit relatable. And also has a lot of fan service. A lot of service for some people. A lot of service. Not just the zombie girlfriend, but you got the werewolves, the tall MILFs, the gosh darn elves, the half elves, literally, the witches, the what was it called? The goblins, the lamia, the harpies. Unironically, you do have Yuri in here, and I am not a Yuri person. Just letting everyone out there know one last time. Not even one last time. One full time again. I am not a Yuri person, but it has Yuri for people. It has Yuri. It has Yaoi. It has tentacles. It has vanilla. It has Blur's Consent. It has Kitsune girls. And they call each other old hags if they are too old. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Bruh, I don't know why. This felt so refreshing to me. Someone just calling a Kitsune girl Oba-san! And stuff like that. Or like that, and I was like, whoa! But I was like, whoa! But also I was like, why do I feel a sense of happiness? Is it because of the fact that they're so old that they are actually literally called Oba-sans or Oba? Like Oba! Literally. Old! But it's among their people. And it was just so great. Usted me da miedo. Solo a veces. No. Hola, Jadson. Buenas. Welcome. Anywho, let me rephrase that again. Zombie girlfriend has your monster kinks all wrapped in there in one. Absolutamente. ¿Cómo se dice? Zombie girlfriend. No estamos solo hablando de la pareja que miramos casi todas las veces, pero estamos mirando a los kitsune, a mujeres que se llaman, que le llaman viejas después de unos años y todo eso. O de 6,000, sí. O 60,000 años. Los otros kitsune, ¿cómo se llama? Señoras le llaman, ¿cómo se dice? Le llaman vieja y todo eso. Y yo dije, oh my god. A mí me gustaba porque no sé, yo sentía cuando algo está tan viejo que tienen que llamarlo viejo a algún punto. Y eso solo me dio como un aire de fresca y todo eso, absolutamente. A mí también me gusta, ¿cómo se dice? Que podrías mirar todos los tipos de fanático fanservice. Tienes un tomboy succubus, o sea, que tienes eso, y que tiene muslos. Y tienen ¿cómo se dice? Y tienen hasta, ¿cómo se dicen? Los duendes, hasta los grandes mujeres, hasta los furros para alguna persona, hasta los tentáculos para una persona, pero todo esto, irónicamente, es casi vainilla. Yo digo casi vainilla porque las brujas mismo pueden, ¿cómo se dice? Dar esclavos a humanos y todo eso, y participan en orgías, pero esas son las brujas. Y las brujas son muy interesantes, y eso era el último capítulo que yo miré de ¿cómo se dice? De eso, absolutamente. Hola, guachute, welcome, unas buenas, qué rico. Absolutamente, ese que yo digo, si quieren saberlo otra vez, se llama Zombie Girlfriend o Zombie Novia, y es muy interesante. A mí me gustaba este Dorime, a mí me gustaba haciendo este Dorime y me hizo la motivación para leer más Dorime. Y hacer más videos en esos Dorime. No, puedo decirlo en otra manera. Ok. Excuse me. Zombie girlfriend is the Agretzko of Manhwa. There we go. Oh my god, that it makes sense. Ok, para algunas personas que no saben, si saben de Agretzko, de ese tipo de animación de Japón que enseña como furros en la vida y todo eso, pero es muy terrible las condiciones que viven en, pues esto, Zombie Girlfriend es como Agretzko, pero la cosa es que tiene más cosas de fantasía, y como solo algunas cosas del mundo de fantasía se siente como el mundo real, pero no es tan deprimido, absolutamente no. Pero es muy divertido para eso. Sí. Nada más, mire 2 mangas. Está bien. Pero mi favorito es Euphoria. I spit on thee. Pero está bien, está bien. Anyway, I should probably babble on enough about this. I should probably stop with this one because I'm like, hello Tariq, welcome, buenas. but yeah, I should probably stop because I'm gonna ramble too much about this. But yeah, it is a slice of life. It's just a slice of life like hentai, and it's just for some reason it is very like simply relatable in some aspects. But oh man, when it comes to fan service and kinks, you will not regret this one. If you like your monsters, you'll mostly enjoy it. Absolutamente. And if you don't get horny, you might as well laugh. There's a lot of interesting jokes that somehow landed very well, and that was hilarious. That was just fucking hilarious. Absolutamente. All right, what else? Okay, hang on. Let me go back to Actually, no, wait. Yeah, let me go back to B tier. I'm gonna put this one. This one was so close to becoming S, but as I read to the latest chapter, I got so sad. I love this so much. I was like, it almost was toe on toe with Zombie Girlfriend of how much I love this one. Not because of the art is completely different from the rest. It's more bishoujo, or in this case, it was more josei for a lot of people. And josei tends to focus more on the ladies and the dresses and stuff like that, and mostly on the men and stuff like that. So a lot of people were kind of confused why there was a lot of flowers. Flowers are usually used in josei to portray like the beauty, like the appearance of beauty in a guy, or also in a gal for a lot of people. So I think a lot of people thought that this was mostly like, what was it, like yaoi bait or something like that, because there was just a funny symbolization of like flowers being added to the guys, and I'm like, no, that's not it. Why is it a B tier? All right, very sad spoilers, but my favorite character was Sammy, like the white-haired guy, literally the White Knight. Because of the fact that I was thinking our pink-haired protagonist was gonna get divorced and was gonna let go of the other guy anyway. I thought she would be fine with it. I really thought. I was rooting for Sammy. Sammy was best boy. Sammy is still best boy. So like, I don't know. It's probably because of the fact that she had like a type of Stockholm syndrome back again, because they got conflicted and stuff like that, even though he wanted the divorce to begin with, and all of that stuff and all that nonsense from their world, like the what was it, like the class system and stuff like that. But like, I was like, man, he's hotter, and you can like, and I'm like, he's hotter, and he's probably bigger. Why did you stick with the other guy? I'm like, it's hot. It's hot only when you did it in a dominatrix style, which was her revenge before leaving, which I thought was very, like, I thought that was a big flex, basically. Trying your hardest to do that and then just leave, and it's like, I'ma head out, and I'm like, yes, go live with Sammy, go live with the boy. She's technically an onesaman to Sammy, basically, but I'm over here like, I hate the structure where it's going. I don't like it. What have you done to my boy? How have you massacred my boy? But yes, all I'm saying is it could have been an A tier for me, but as I kept going, it was not going in an A tier. It was even like at the beginning, it was an S tier. After you kept going, it kept going down from an A tier to a B tier, like a high B. I do not know the ending yet. Ending hasn't been updated, so that's all I'm saying. If the ending or the last bit to the ending is better, then all I'm saying is I hope it gets better. I really do. Then I might change my mind. Otherwise, it's gonna stick in B tier. And I was so upset about that. Like, so fucking upset. Alright, now we can get to A tier. I think that's all my B tiers. At everything. Absolutamente. Yo pienso que eso es todo mis tipo B y todo eso. Alright. Ya tipo A para algunas personas. Voy a intentar ponerlo a todas las otras veces. O sea, para los más recientes o algo de eso que yo recordaba en mi mente. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna actually wait. Which one should I probably do? Probably you. Okay, this one. Okay, our first A tier. Found a manhwa that's somewhat wholesome hentai at the moment in the chapter I'm in. Yay! Nice! Absolutamente. And hello, Terry. Welcome. Buenas buenas. Anyway, this one is our first A tier. Anyway, what was it? Duty report. This one was mostly interesting because of the premise that the girl was very horny and the guy did not remember her until they meet up with the family again. It was really fun in terms of like the glow up between characters and stuff like that. Like changing appearance and stuff like that. It was very interesting. I really enjoyed the interesting dynamic and such. It was just a funny blast, and I couldn't say like no to it. I personally thought it's a nice treat. Oh, perdón, excuse me. Anyhow, as I kept reading, it wasn't really that bad. It was more like almost becoming slice of life-ish, but with the progression of a will they won't they get together, because now he remembers her, and he kind of doesn't know if he has that much feelings and stuff like that, because of the factor in that there was other girls and stuff like that, especially what was it? Especially the guy going out with his, like, not going out, but friends with benefits with his what was it? With his what was it? With his superior, or one of his superiors. That wasn't the other girl. But it was like, but they aren't dating, so it was like, what of it and stuff like that. So yeah, it kind of drags a little bit, but not as much, because at least you get to see the fun, sexy times and all that stuff. Very, very nice to start out with the A tier. Okay, now for this one, it was conflicted for a little bit because of the fact that it was overall supremely kinky. This one is the whole pot of being kinky. I was gonna put it as S tier, but I did not feel like it because of the elf girl. Like, as much as the elf girl gives you the fan service of BDSM, again, she's a ticking time bomb. If she finds out or gets bored of our main character, then she'll kill everybody, and that's no fun. Like she can easily run away, but she doesn't want to run away and like leave nothing behind. She just wants to destroy everybody, and it's like no one else is there to blame but yourself if you're gonna be this much of a bitch about it. If you can't get your fix, basically, and in the time era that they're in, I don't think there was any BDSM dungeons and stuff like that, so that elves can go in and out and have their fix, which was really sad, because I'm like, I get that for some things, but you don't have to like threaten someone to give you such a hardcore time if you're just gonna be such a bitch about it. Casi ya estará en S. La una con con la duendecita y todo eso. La cosa es porque, o sea, ella es una bomba en la forma de, si ella está aburrida o si sabe que la protagonista está intentando quitarla y todo eso, ella va a destruir a todos, ella va a matar a todos. No sé por qué necesitas estar tan al extremo, ¿cómo se dice? A necesitar agarrar tu buen tiempo haciendo no solo un esclavo, o sea, pero un esclavo así tan deprimida, no deprimida, ¿cómo se dice? Degenera. There we go, good words. Para para no solo quitar la vida de otras personas que ni estaban involucrados, pero solo estaban involucrados en tipo de el trabajo, que estaban solo sirviendo el protagonista, o sea, en el castillo y todo eso, que no hicieron nada mal a usted. O sea, personas inocentes alrededor. Eso era todo. Encima de eso, porque tiene poder, porque ella tiene no solo la experiencia, pero también el poder para destruir a todos. Y yo pensaba que eso era muy triste. Absolutamente. Por lo menos si mata a nuestro protagonista, a mí no me va a importar. Pero si mata a otras personas alrededor que no tenían nada con eso, pues me hace como... Yo digo, ¿pero por qué? ¿Pero por qué? But yeah. Like there was wax play, there was what was it, dog walking, and if you know dog walking play and stuff like that, you would totally understand what I'm talking about. There's like, what was it, not pee play, I will say that, but you know, she pissed on a statue, and if you know that, then yeah, that was basically it. But yeah, there was writing. Oh my god, the writing, what was it, the skin writing, that was so cool, in terms of like, oh, is he, oh my god, he's gonna do it, it was hilarious. Oh my goodness, absolutamente. But yeah, it gives you a lot of different types of BDSM service that I didn't think that they were gonna do it, but they did it. They did it. They delivered. The artist delivered. Just pointing that out there. Elf wanted to be humiliated. She got her amazing humiliation and all that stuff. But at the very end, if she gets bored, or if she finds out in the cat and mouse game that the main protagonist is trying to kick her out, so that way she doesn't kill his entire estate. Like, yeah, it's like, just don't kill like innocent peeps that had nothing to do with this. It's like they're only here because it's their job, bruh. And that's all that I could say from that one. Okay, pero más adelante. Alright, up for this one, I'm gonna put you right here because you're not S-class at the moment. You're just there. I'm not gonna lie, Pervert's Daily Life, it's not S tier for me. I didn't feel very fondly about it. For two reasons, I guess. One, it like, okay, season 1, not too bad. You got everyone there, stuff like that, right? But then season 2, it just kind of feels like it's dragging on of the, like, most of the success from season 1 and try to make it a little bit different. I feel like the author got a contract again with the comic like publisher to keep going on the series, and so they had to do something hopefully completely different that still captures everyone, which was season 2, or a new type of what was it, personnel, which I thought it wasn't bad, but I just felt like that it might go like down a different road, become inconsistent and stuff like that. And I just wish that if they could end it and maybe have those stories become a completely different story, then it would be absolutely fine by me. But yeah, all I'm saying is I mostly enjoyed season 1 of this, and that's as much as I wanted to go forward. I felt like if I tried to go with season 2, it just didn't feel as impactful as season 1. So it was right there in A. It could have been low B, but I have to give credit where credit is due in terms of the first part, where it was going, the main stuff. So that was not bad. O sea, ¿cómo se dice? El diario vida de un perverto era muy interesante, porque no solo era eso, pero yo sospecho que el autor de la manhwa agarró, ¿cómo se dice? Para una segunda época, y tenían que hacer algo diferente o algo más encima de eso. Yo pensaba, mejor me gusta la primera época y después lo dejaban ahí mismo. Yo decía, está bien. No era tan, ¿cómo se dice? No era tan fantástico como todos los otros que están aquí. O sea, esta era otra de, ¿cómo se dice? Un trozo de vida de una pervertida. Y encima de eso que está jugando no jugando. Está en proceso de haciendo videojuegos y todo eso. Y eso era solo más, ¿cómo se dice? Relativo y todo eso. O, ¿cómo se dice? Relatable. Que a mí me gustaba y todo eso. So yo dije, pues no estaba tan mal en, ¿cómo se dice? En la historia en el paso y también más o menos romance en la oficina y todo eso. Absolutamente. But yeah, I will say like the office romance and stuff like that, totally understandable. Got relatable from like the development standpoint and like stuff like that. 100%. And yeah, it's like, I guess you can say almost my top are like slice of life, but with a little twist to them. Slice of life, almost vanilla-ish side to them, which is very interesting so far. As you can see my taste. Absolutamente. If you could see my taste. Alright, up next. And this one's a lot better. Alright, because this one's fresh on my head. Because I saw the new chapter. Floor noise. Okay. For some people, they might find it mid because there's a tsundere versus an onesama. Like no, not even onesama. Like a MILF type character who's not even a MILF. But like an older sister, basically. That acts like a mother. But she's still younger, or technically the same age as the tsundere. So I know a lot of people are gonna be mad at that because it's such a big, like, almost not love but love-ish triangle, horny triangle, basically. The tsundere wants the guy's dick. The onesama slash MILF is trying to get the guy's dick because she is very, very, very horny. Like very, 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 very horny. And that is hilarious. The guy is like, I don't know. I like my best friend who's the tsundere, but oh man, mama, those boobas, basically. It was like the booba wars. Oh my god, because the tsundere is flat-chested. So it was like, oh no, she lost already because no booba. It doesn't matter if you're his best friend, like you're gone. But of course, a lot of people, tsundere tomboy, and like athletic, and a lot of people were like, oh, I hope she can get it. I hope she can get it. And I'm over here like, oh no, I feel bad for people because she's not gonna really get it because she's in the cover, but she's not best. It's like, oh no, she could be best girl for a lot of people. But it was really funny. Remember, what was it? They pretend to be boyfriend and girlfriend, the big booba and the main protagonist guy, because she's just big horny and she needs somebody to like help her big horniness, and that was hilarious. And the tsundere didn't confess until Big Booba was around, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna confess really badly, and I'm like, oh no. But yeah, big misunderstandings all around. It's still great. Lewd stuff, really great as well. There was one thing, what was it? There was one thing that I would love to do from that one in terms of kinkiness, but I think that would go too far even for me to do in public, which was very, very interesting to see out of all of like the manhwa given here. Absolutamente. But yeah, very, very fun, very funny as well, for a point. Yeah, very, very good. Okay. Up next, A8 stuff. Okay, King of the Night, I'm gonna put it like right here low because it's not a B tier, but it's very good in terms of the dynamic between our main protagonist guy, literally just a guy, and a ghost, who was an ex hostess and stuff like that, and how he died. I just found it really interesting because the ghost buddy, he's being a voyeur, but he had some really good life lessons. As much as much as the other guy was trying to get laid, the ghost was like, man, I hope after all of this you can find at least somebody that cares about you. Like he was like, he's a homie. I was like, I did not expect for our ghost buddy to be a homie, and I was like, yo, he a homie. Que bien. Absolutamente. Anywho, very, very great. Absolutamente, like 100%. But other than that, I'm not gonna lie, it's not as impactful as the other ones ahead, so that's why it's on the low list. It's not as high and so to speak, so there's that. Alright, this one was on the purge of S tier in terms of how ridiculous this spawn was. Oh, sí, para algunas personas, ¿cómo se llama? Rey de la Noche. A mí me gustaba más la dinámica de el hombre y la fantasma. Porque ya sabemos que el hombre estaba dando pijama y todo eso, pero el fantasma mismo es como un real güey que solo quiere el mejor de la persona, no solo para que él no tenía que hacer ¿cómo se llama? Un virgen para algunas personas, pero al mismo tiempo quería darle más confianza en sí mismo para que él puede pronto, o ni pronto, pero ¿cómo se dice? Antes que se muera, que por lo menos tenga una pareja a su lado o alguien a su lado, no solo más de, ¿cómo se dice? No solo más de el horny. Y eso era solo cuando vas más adelante de los capítulos. En el principio de los capítulos es un buen fantasma solo porque quiere ayudar a que puede mirar, ¿cómo se dice? A coquetear con todas las chicas y todo eso que puede intentar hacer. Eso era muy interesante, absolutamente. Anywho, back to this one. Alright, this one was just funny and ridiculous. It was just a funny time. Okay, another one with the office and stuff like that. But you get a guy that just gets like turned on by like a like a gasp or something like that, like a girl's breath, like just breathing, like apparently any breath, like just going like or like he just gets like horny, and I'm like, you're ridiculous, but this is a good premise. It's like, if she breathes like that, if she breathes, he gets horny, and I'm just like, what? And I do enjoy the dynamic of the love triangle between our redhead, our best girl, and our side chick, who is not even side chick, our office lady, our other office lady, who's also pretty cool herself. I'm not gonna lie, their competition is just really funny for whatchamacallit, for our main character. It was a blast. There was a lot of misunderstandings and stuff like that. Office, of course, once again, very, very great. Absolutamente. Alright. And almost to that, I'm gonna put you right here as the last of A tiers. Your secret keeper. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, this one is not S tier because of the blur's consent. Alright? I know a lot of people did not like the amount of like the whole blackmail and femdom, but femdom in the way where it's not consenting. I understand. However, it's still so hot. And it's probably because of the fact that never met a male cam guy, never seen a cam guy, and it's like, I really want to see a cam guy, and it's like, man, I would like to be friends with a cam guy. It sounds so cool, and I'm so sad that I can't do that, and I can't stop smiling because I know it's fucked up. And stuff like that, but also because of the fact that he's such a rude, like rude / boss. Like he just doesn't regard like the health, like even though he gets blackmailed, like he has some flaws of his own that is understandable. I get it. But still, I'm like, damn it. Absolutamente. And yeah. And I know this is very hypocritical because one of these three at the bottom has very, very much Blur's consent, just like your secret keeper. Don't worry, I will get to that as soon as I talk about our second S tier. I cannot say this enough. This one was so great to end off like before NNN, before No Nut November, or before Nonstop Nutting November. This one it was such a gem for me because I personally never had a thing for elf boys. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it until I saw what was it, Wiegern? I can't say his name right, but W. Until I saw him, I was like, oh my goodness, hello, yes, yes, you are an elf boy, I like you. like, oh my goodness, he is a gem. And the love triangle, oh my goodness, the amount of love triangle, all of it. And of course the protagonist being as smart, like not just as smart, but as dumb as she is. She's like Reddit 50/50 when it comes to shit, and it's amazing. And I totally understand. I'm like, I would be the same if I got a little bit of extra money by getting like fucked in my dreams or like fucking people in my dreams. I'll be like, hell yeah. And then seeing the fine print and be like, hell no. And then going off again and I'll be like, I love the supporting cast as well. Not just like your love rival and stuff like that, like you had your other ones. Again, for some people they like Merlin dominatrix, I understand, and stuff like that. Almost having like a foursome, that scene was hilarious in of itself, I'll just say that. Like it almost like tries to top itself again, and I'm like, whoa, but keep going, but like, whoa. and it's like another one of the slice of life elements, because it's slice of life, but then in the dreamscape it's like it's sexy go-go time. I'm like, oh my goodness, it has a little bit of fan service almost everywhere. It's incredible. Okay, and now this one, Sweet Dream. All right, it's a little bit after that one as S, because it's very vanilla. It's unironically vanilla, but I love this type of vanilla. I've seen season 2, but I do not care about season 2 as much as I care about season 1. Why am I saying this right now? Because it's just a succubus literally wanting to fall in love with a human and becoming a human. And that is adorable as fuck. It's like you're willing to give up so much for this, and it's like, yes, I am. It's like I think I am ready to give up on being a succubus, and I'm like, oh, that's so wholesome. That's so wholesome. I'm like, oh, that hurts. That my feels. Absolutamente. ¿Cómo se dice? Ok. Dulces sueños. Absolutamente. Dulces sueños. O sea que es para todos. Es solo un succubi. Un incubi. O sea, que quiere solo hacer el hombre de la protagonista, que es una mujer y todo eso. Y yo pensaba que era muy adorable ahí mismo. Sí, hay una segunda época, pero a mí no me gusta la segunda época ni nada de eso. Porque sí, es casi la misma cosa, pero diferente. Pero a mí me gusta solo porque es muy interesante que tomó tantos años, o sea, tantas épocas y todo eso para el incubo, para que podría ser humano. O sea que tiene sentido para no ser solo humano. Pero porque dice, ¿cómo se llama? Una escena, no quería spoilearlo mucho, pero una escena de una que era un ex succubus dijo que la cosa era que sí, ¿cómo se dice? Le dio, o sea, le dio miedo, de un poquito miedo de ¿cómo se dice? De de perdiendo una persona y todo eso, haciendo humano, pero era muy muy dulce cuando dijo, pues la cosa es que sí, al mismo tiempo que perdí la inmortalidad, pero la cosa es que valió la pena porque ya pronto puede estar con la persona que todavía adora desde todo ese tiempo. Y yo dije, oh my goodness, es como se dice, es muy romántico en ese tipo. O sea que, ¿cómo se dice? Caracteres inmortales, encontrando a alguien para ser mortal y todo eso, y para decir es suficiente, tenía un buen siglo y todo eso, miraba todo, experienciaba todo, nada se cambió, todo eso del mundo moderno, y ya encontraron a alguien al final y después solo se van. Así mismo yo dije, es casi romántico. Ajá. Volví de darme un baño en agua volcánica. Me recomienda Dorime seguro. Yo no miré ningún Dorime seguro. Perdón. Absolutamente. How many NTR did you have to go through this list? None. Actually, no. There's only one. There's two. There's what was it? 3 if you count the MILF scene. What was it? There's what else? Yeah, there was only 2 NTRs. Yeah, 1 NTR and 2 NTRs. And if you count this one, it's actually 3 NTRs. But then everything else isn't really NTR at all. I think, yeah, if I can recall, yeah, there's only like 2. Absolutamente. But yeah, it's like I have to scrape by a lot of like NTRs that have good art, but the story just makes you want to cry, and I'm like, I don't want to feel sad, bruh. Don't make me feel sad, bruh. But yeah, again, I like the romantification, or like the how the fuck do you say that word? Wait, hang on. I need to say it. Okay, romanticism. Okay, goddamn, I suck. Okay, the romanticism of like an immortal being. Like they have done everything, they have experienced almost everything, they have gone through almost everything, and they decide to settle down and become mortal at the very end. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't know why, but that just hits me in my heart, like my heart, my soul. Absolutamente. Okay, so the last one. I know, this one's controversial. This one's very controversial. Why will I have this one in S tier? Because we know it is just as bad as this one in A tier in terms of consent, in terms of femdom or fem domination or dominatrix style and all that stuff. But to me, I'm not gonna lie, I still love it. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good in terms of fan service. And I'm gonna say it's the least of the S tiers because of the fact that it goes on a big misunderstanding. But it's so good! The guys were so hot! The fact that they get pegged is so hot! I think that's the only thing, pegging. Oh my god, I think that's the only thing, pegging with lube. Yes, that's literally what I can think of. Pegging with lube. I love that. I love that to the bitter ends of the world. And I don't think I want to regret that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to regret that. So yeah, I will be a hypocrite and say that yes, it is not for everybody. This one, it's not for everybody. But also, why did I kept it in S tier? Because of the ending. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing a reverse harem ending, and it's actually pretty solid. The fact that she still gets her guys at the end, I don't know. For me, I'm like, oh, I have ascended. I love that. fucking love that. And yeah, I think that's the only one that had that kind of like ending for me. So I kind of felt refreshed. I really did. I'm not gonna lie, I really did. Absolutamente. So yeah, I think this is a very nice way to put everything. Absolutamente. But before that, I might as well do like a little hand gesture like this, and then like no. like bring myself over to this, and no. like have a like that. Have just a little fun laugh. I quite enjoy this, and I think I'm gonna screenshot it like this, but nah. Absolutamente. Yo no pienso que voy a hacer eso. Absolutamente. Okay, hang on. Let me put it over there. Alright, but yeah, thank you guys for just looking at the tier list. There's the tier list again. All of them. Absolutamente. You see the playlist. For Dorime. Absolutamente. You guys would already see the playlist for Dorime. So do not mind me on that. Absolutamente. Do not mind me on that. Absolutamente. So there's that. Actually, wait. Can I do something even better? Oh, okay. Alright, something even better. There we go. Hiya! There. Or maybe just like, yeah. There. Better than nothing. Oh dear. I am apparently too. What was it? There. Yeah. No, wait. Like there. Can't see the heart. There. Absolutamente. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a goddamn blast. Absolutamente. It's been a blast critiquing all of the Dorimes here. Why did I critique all of them? Because why the fuck not? Next Sunday, after everything, you will get season 3. We will start off season 3 on the right foot. It's gonna be a blast. I'm gonna enjoy it. And I hope you guys will enjoy Dorimes as well. And yeah, thanks for watching, and you have a good day, night, and or evening. Pero sí, no, gracias a todos por viniendo y mirando toda la época tier list que tengo aquí de todos los Dorimes que pueden mirar desde la época número 2 para muchas personas. Absolutamente. Pero sí, no. Gracias a todos por viniendo. Que tengan buen día, tarde o noche. Oh man, Bunny ranting about like hentai for like an hour or two is just amazing. I enjoyed it. Oh man.